What is up, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It is your host, Galadon, and thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the dark underbelly of Clash of Clans. It's true because, okay, so this is a raid recently you saw from the world's biggest raid ever, and you'll notice that, yes, Galadon, who has spent almost his entire career, literally 6 years plus, in Legend League, I'm down in silver. I dropped down there for a couple of reasons, actually 3. Okay, so this was one, was to go ahead and see how much loot I could give up. Number 2 is to try to finally complete the Unbreakable achievement, which is 5,000 defenses won. And then number 3, while we're down there, we're going to explore the strange but true darker side of Clash of Clans. And if you think I'm joking, wait until you see what we discover down there at the unnaturally low level of trophies. And speaking of unnatural, check this out. Does that just look wrong or what? Yeah, that looks so wrong. But you know what looks so right? That's right, when you use code Galadon, it is the most natural thing you could do to support a content creator. Go to settings, more settings, type in Galadon, and for 7 days, it costs you nothing. They send me 5%, and I use it to buy gold passes, swag, and send money to charity for you guys. So thank you so much for doing that. Now, we did buy some shields while we were down here. In fact, this was, I thought, a really kind of almost funny bug. Check it out. I have the Legend League shield. I'm in Legend League and I have 10 days of shield. So yeah, Legend League with 10 days protection. Not really, but okay, here we go. So this, as we drop, is the current world record holder in all of Clash of Clans for the most defenses won. This player named Freefall from the Twisted Few has won by far more defenses than anybody else in the history of Clash of Clans. Check it out, over 144,000 defensive victories, and he's still going. He had thousands of defensive victories this past season as well, and this is his base. What is the secret, Freefall? How do you do it? Okay, obviously, it's time, and we're going to discover that very shortly, that it involves a lot of time. In fact, I would say in order to rack up thousands of defensive wins, it actually takes more time than it does to rack up thousands of trophies pushing in Legend League. It really does. So we are going to go ahead. I thought this just to honor the player Freefall. I realize that it isn't his base that got him all of these defensive wins, but he did, through a lot of effort and a lot of playtime, set the world record. So let's honor Freefall by copying tile for tile the base of the #1 defensive win player in the history of the game. Now, if you want this base for yourself, for whatever reason, stop on over by my Discord server, discord.gg/GaladonGaming. The link is also in the description. You can join my Discord. It is a great place to go. If you miss Global, no, you won't find a girlfriend there, sorry, but you could find some amazing bases and some friends that also enjoy to play Clash of Clans and other Supercell games and other mobile games, and we did just recently pass 10,000 members on the server, so it is very active, so I hope you guys come by and join as well. Yeah, so the base, getting together pretty nicely. We tried to put the higher level walls towards the right-hand side of the base, which is where, remember, if a base is symmetrical, more attackers will come from the right-hand side than from the left. It is just statistically a fact, and there it is. The base that has won more defenses than any other base in the game, more or less. I mean, not really. There's no research behind that, but we're going to use it for the first few days, and then I'll probably switch over to something else. But I can see where it, it sort of works. It's got that centered town hall. We certainly don't want a town hall that's out to the side. Now, look away if you don't like flashy bright lights. This is a very short clip of me dropping from Legend League down to silver. And, of course, we just started to see stranger and stranger bases as we dug deeper and deeper down, lower and lower, deeper and deeper into the dark underbelly of Clash of Clans. And what I mean by that is there's a certain point where you're forcing yourself lower than where you should be, where you naturally would be. And in order to continue to win defenses, I need to keep dropping trophies back down. Here, unfortunately, we picked up a long shield, which is exactly what I don't want to see. I got hit for 2 stars. Come on. Come on, dude, whose name I can't pronounce because it's in Russian or something. I mean, no, this is what you should be doing. Take some loot, or maybe just drop a hero or one unit and just move on, give me some trophies, and that's how we play the game. So here we are down in Silver 1 at 1,111 trophies, where pretty much no maxed out Town Hall 13 should ever be. Would never be naturally, and we're going to show you what happens when you force yourself down there. Now, this is what a defensive screen should normally look like when we log on. We've had many defensive wins. We've picked up hundreds of trophies, and this is what has been happening for the past few days. Just to let you know, this is a compilation of a couple weeks of work here, probably from the end of last season into this season. But here we go. Here are the strange but true bases, and this is crazy. This specific base, the Town Hall 11, with only one defense, the cannon, which, by the way, I couldn't see. I was like, where's the cannon? Oh, there it is. So I sent the Hog Rider in to find the one level 1 cannon. So the Hog Rider, of course, goes after the level 1 cannon, and then goes after the Grand Warden, right? That's the defensive structure, and then that's it. No more defenses. And this was super common. I know that players message me these bases all the time. Galadon, I found a strange but true base. I found a Town Hall 11 with no walls and only one defense. It's crazy. It's so unusual. Oh no, it's not. It's really not. So yeah, so there's tons of those. And then of course, we're down here and we decided to start hunting Scattershots for the achievement. You know, just sniping Scattershots. Now this did take some work to try to figure out how many earthquakes, how many lightnings does it take to destroy a level 2 Scattershot. And I have to give a quick and special shout out to my Facebook gaming viewer, Tom B. Yes, fellow dog lover Tom B let me know through experimentation that the most efficient way to take one of these down is 3 lightning spells and then 3 earthquakes afterwards. So that is going to be the key in the future for us taking those down. Yes, I'll probably waste some gemming spells just so I can take out Scattershots. And no, I do not expect to complete the Scattershot achievement anytime soon. Now, I am going to stay down in the lower levels of bronze, silver, until we get to 5,000 defenses. So I plan on giving up an entire season of Legend League, and that is the hope. If I were to get, on average, 100 defensive wins each day for the next season, then I should be able to pick up the 5,000 defensive wins total, because I already had about 2,000 completed, and I think that we'll take a look at that in just a moment. Now, this is the base that I switched to. I went to a slightly different base layout than I was using before, but here again, this is just showing you how flipping common these bases are. It's crazy. They were absolutely everywhere. Who knew? And of course, now are you wondering why I keep seeing them down here? Well, think about the fact that this base has almost no way to defend itself. So it's going to be attacked for a loss almost every single time it's attacked. You know, every now and then there will be players that will intentionally trophy drop on a base like this. But that is why these bases, even when they're not being actively worked on, will settle down at this really low level of trophies around, around Bronze League, Silver or Bronze League for these Town Hall 11s. And there, again, I used the Hog Rider because that one I couldn't see the defense. I didn't know that if it had a defense at all where it was. And so the Hog Rider went and found it. And we did, of course, give it some more trophies. So, yeah, lots of those, lots of cool bases. We saw a lot of really cool base designs. This, because I'm a dog lover, I thought was an awesome wall layout of a Husky. I do not have this base on my Discord server yet, but if somebody would like to come and post it or something similar, I would be happy to share it with other people on the Discord server. Always cool to have fun, unique design bases like that. And then back on the offense, well, not really offense, but I gotta love, thank you so much, players that put your Scattershots near the outside of the bases, because then I can just drop the heroes in. We're not even using the army that we train. We're just using the King, the Queen, the Warden, and the Royal Champion. They get the Scattershots down, we get out of here, and that's even easier than using spells, obviously, but, yeah, so I was using 5 Earthquakes and 2 Lightning spells to take the Scattershots down, and we have since switched, again, thanks to Tom, so that was kind of nice, but again, I'm not going to be doing that a ton, because if you did the math, it would cost me like, I don't know, like $900 in gems to gem enough spells to get that achievement done. But okay, here's the big question I wanted to ask you guys. It's strange but true being down here this far, but do you think I should go down to 0 trophies? I've been there before, but if you guys want me to go to 0 trophies, then get to 7,777 likes on this video and I will go. All right, that is the deal. In the meantime, this episode is over and you guys have made it all the way to the end. That's the Blizzard first of the episode. That means you're the true Galit fam. I love, think about, appreciate every single one of you every single day. So stay inside, social distance, wash your hands, be kind to other people, animals on the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.